just like me, but unlike you. That's enough! Vash the Stampede will experience eternal pain and suffering.
Oddly enough, Legato has won. He killed himself and ruined Vash, dooming the rest of humanity to face Knive's judgment while Vash contemplates suicide. He only fails to top this list because his competitor is far worse. But in this Western world of supervillains, the greatest monster of all is doubtlessly the soft-spoken human, the dream from the depths of hell. So let's recap this delicious list before unveiling the most criminal of all masterminds. At number 20, Delphine Erclea from Last Exile, only female to truly fit the profile. Number 19, Fabrizzo from Slayer's Next, representing maniacal munchkins. Number 18, Vicious from Cowboy Bebop, a snake with haunting presence. Number 17, Choji Sutengu from Speed Grabber, filthy rich and fiercely vengeful. Number 16, Gowron from Full Metal Panic, unkillable, unshakable venom of fear. Number 15, Akio Otori from Revolutionary Girl Utena, Satan with sex and swordplay. Number 14, Nakako from Fushigi Yugi, too wicked to be contained in a fairy tale. Number 13, Darcia III from Wolf's Rain, dark, demonic, and doggone devious. Number 12, Dio Brando from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, hardcore mayhem on a grand scale. Number 11, Gankutsuo from the Count of Monte Cristo, hatred incarnate and charisma unmatched. Number 10, Zameja from Hellsing Ultimate, mad, maniacal, motivational speaking at its best. Number 9, Frieza from Dragon Ball Z, frightful, unrelenting, and legendary monster. Number 8, Shinobu Sensui from Yu Yu Hakusho, pure and multifaceted nightmare in the flesh. Number 7, Makoto Shishio from Rurouni Kenshin, hotter, better, faster, and stronger. Number 6, Griffith from Berserk, angelic devil that betrayed both friends and viewers. Number 5, Vlad Russo from Bakano, making murder fun for everyone, but especially him. Number 4, Aizen Sosuke from Bleach, untouchable, unreachable, and without weakness. Number 3, Light Yagami from Death Note, love him and his reign of terror, or else. Number 2, Legato Blue Summers from Trigun, heartless, flawless, and victorious in defeat. But the number 1 most deliciously evil villain of all time absolutely must be... And I saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the names of blasphemy. And they worshipped the dragon which gave power unto the beast, and they worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? Revelations chapter 13, verses 1 and 4. After brilliant neurosurgeon Kenzo Tenma chooses to save a young boy's life over an important hospital patron, he is disgraced and nearly loses everything. But soon all the corrupt doctors that oppressed him mysteriously die, allowing Tenma to resume his life as a physician. It isn't until years later that Tenma realizes that these events were linked when he crosses paths with a serial killer that's been terrorizing Germany and taking dozens of lives. A very familiar serial killer.
I'm so glad I was able to help. That was a good thing.
Did you? Oh my God.
Isn't that what you wanted, Doctor? That's what you said anyway. Right after I regained consciousness, that's what you told me. That you hated them so much, you wished they were dead.
I am not wrong. He is... Bastard! Bastard! He'd be better off dead!
All that I did was grant you your wish, Doctor.
I'm afraid. Oh God! Save me, Doctor! I don't want to die! I don't want to die! Doctor!
was supposed to die that night. You're the one who resurrected me, Doctor.
Johann Liebert from Monster. As it turns out, Johann was part of a eugenics experiment conducted on orphans in a facility known as Kinderheim 511. The militaristic sicko's goal was to psychologically reprogram the Kinder to be the perfect soldiers. Results varied for many children, but Johann worked out much worse for the conspirators than they had ever planned.
人が集まると憎しみが生まれる。僕はそれにほんの少し油を注いだだけだよ。こう言ったんだよ。わずか10歳の少年がだよ。そして彼はやってのけたんだ。自分は指一本動かさずに50人もの人間を殺し合わせたんだ。
After his escape, Johann and his twin sister moved from guardian to guardian until Johann got bored, and until Anna finally caught him disposing of his old toys. Thanks to Tenma, he's free to once again pursue his goals. To kill every person he meets, preferably drive them to kill themselves because it's more fun, but he's not picky. Until he is the last one standing at the end of the world. Because everyone trusts Johann for some reason. City officials give him privileged information, women give him their numbers, children follow him around like a Disney mascot, and underground neo-Nazi organizations worship him and beg him to be their leader. But all of them will die horribly for trusting his childlike smile and genial words, some of them by his hand, some by their own. Particularly nasty are the fates of those children I mentioned, when Johann teaches them a new game that will make them just as strong as he is. It involves falling off a roof and seeing if they live. Well, a couple of them did, just to go try it again. Still, I think the worst of Johann's sins is not a murder, but the rescue of an alcoholic detective. Johann simply had to lift his spirits and gain his trust before he could really shock drop him into a full committal suicide with just one last case of wine.
飲みませんか?
Throughout it all, Johann cannot be killed, although he taunts many of the other characters to try it. The only person Johann permits to kill him is the golden-hearted Tenma, so that the monster that is so great inside of him will gobble up even the purest of men. Sounds like someone else I know.
そうでしょう。
Actually, anything any previous contender on the list does, Johann can do better. He even takes minority status away from Fabrizio by being an evil child as well as an adult, and minority status away from Delphine by doing an excellent impression of his twin sister. To put it as simply as I can, no anime villain in existence compares to Johann. When I was creating this list, I honestly had no idea what number any character would be until I sat down and tallied it out. The only thing I knew was that Johann would be number 1. I calculated the list first by tiering the characters slightly by popularity, but only slightly, and then stacking them by these averaged criteria. Johann gets a perfect score all across the board. Whether or not he becomes the last monster standing on the face of the earth, he truly is the greatest, the most deliciously evil of them all.
I'm the fly in your suit, I'm the devil in your shoe, I'm the demon in your bed.